It's your boy H Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor, coming to you live and direct. 90% of all Uber and Lyft drivers, rideshare drivers, are leaving money on the table. And I'm going to explain why in a second. Don't have time to let Facebook build the stream, or if you're checking this out on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment if this is making sense to you. But check this out, guys. 90% of all Uber and Lyft drivers are leaving money on the table. And one, it starts because they don't understand the tax code. They are operating as 1099s, but they're operating their 1099 as a W-2. So for those of you who don't know what those numbers mean, a 1099 is the tax code for business, and a W-2 is a tax code for employee. And here's what you have to understand if you're an Uber or Lyft driver. What's going on, Sharonica? Here's what you got to understand if you're an Uber or Lyft driver. You are a business owner. Stop treating your rideshare opportunity like a job, because it's not. And if you treat it like a job all year long, what's going to happen at the end of the year, you're going to get hit with a big fat tax bill for all of that money that you are bringing in. I know Uber drivers, I've done this myself. $500 a week is easy to make in Uber, right? Driving part-time. So what happens at the end of the year, if you keep treating it like a job and not a business, then you're going to get hit with a big tax bill at the end of the year that you're probably not prepared to pay. But here's one advantage that you have when you understand the power of a 1099. If you are a business owner, what that means is you get to hire employees. If you're an Uber and a Lyft driver and you have children and you have not hired them in your business, you are leaving tens of thousands of dollars on the table. Yes, do me a favor, hit the share button, tag every Uber or Lyft driver that you know in this video. Because as an Uber or Lyft driver, you are driving commercial, meaning using your personal vehicle to transport passengers. Is it common and necessary for a limousine driver to have his or her car cleaned on a regular basis as to not offend its passengers? Absolutely. So as a Uber or Lyft driver, it's common for you to have your personal vehicle clean so not to offend your rideshare participants. Well, guess what? What you should be doing is hiring your children to keep the vehicle maintenance of your vehicle up to snuff. And it will allow you to pay your child up to $12,000 per year per child if you understand this one tax strategy alone. So you got two kids, they're 15, 16 years old, you make $50,000 driving Uber. Well, guess what? If you pay taxes on that $50,000, you're going to pay it, and you're going to need to come up with about $18,000 for Uncle Sam. Now, let me give you my disclaimer. I'm a business owner. I learned this stuff for practical reasons so that I can take advantage of these codes. I'm not a tax professional or a tax preparer, but if you stick around to the end of this video, I will give you a document that will help you with this one tax deduction from my accountant, right? So if you made $50,000 driving Uber and you literally paid your child the maximum $12,000 and you got two kids, then $18,000 is what you would pay on $50,000, somewhere around there. But if you understand the tax code and you pay your children, then the IRS says, wait a minute, we have to subtract the deduction that you paid your employees, which were your children, and they have to subtract $24,000 from the $50,000. So now you're at $26,000, right? Well, guess what? You don't pay taxes on your $12,000, the first $12,000 you make in business, so they subtract another $12,000 from the $26,000. You guys starting to see how that works, how you're leaving money on the table? I guarantee you 90% of Uber drivers don't know this strategy because they're treating their Uber opportunity like a job instead of like a business. Miles that you drive to the place that you're going to pick up. See, a lot of Uber drivers will take the report that Uber gives them, and it basically says, here's the miles you put on your car while people were in your car. Well, guess what? I know Uber drivers who live in the suburbs who live in rural areas and they have to drive into the city to pick up rides and start making money. Well, guess what? The miles you're driving into the city are also a tax write-off for you. Are you keeping track of that stuff? Just wanted to share this with you guys because if you have not already, like the page. I give this kind of information all the time to help you win financially. But this is specifically for my Uber, Lyft drivers, my rideshare drivers, my delivery drivers. Make sure that you are paying attention to the tax code so that you can save a ton of money. And as promised, for those of you who are serious about implementing this strategy in terms of paying your children, I have a downloadable PDF that I want to give you for free. It came from my accountant, Miss Yvette D. Best from Best Services Unlimited LLC. She's got a master's in accounting and runs her own practice. And she gave me permission to give this away so that you can understand how to pay your children correctly. All you got to do is comment "pay your kid" below, and you will be able to download this PDF for free. So hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully you got value. If you did, please share this with any Uber or rideshare driver that you know. Please share this on your timeline. Please like and subscribe to the channel, or like the page if you're seeing this on Facebook. So just wanted to share that with you guys really quickly. I'm your boy H Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor. Until I talk to you the next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every one of you. So hustle up.